We all have a purpose, and my purpose is to do what I do because I was homeless as a child.
Wow.
I never knew where my meal was going to come from. I never knew what to expect after I got out of school, where we were going to sleep at night.
How does Help Now come to be?
We started 14 years ago, me and my husband, and we started out of our garage, and we just gathered people together to help out in our community. And that's where it started.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the I Am Voz Podcast. Go to our website, IamVoz.com, and subscribe. Real people, real stories, unfiltered, real talks. It's not what we do, it's who we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the I Am Voz Podcast, where now is presented by the East Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And happy to announce, yours truly, DJ Voz, is now an official ambassador for the East Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. With that, we're doing a lot of community outreach, and it's my pleasure to introduce to you a true warrior of the community. And the reason is because entrepreneurs are like at this level. And then you have business people at this level, but a true community warrior is beyond anything that you can imagine. We're gonna explain how, and we're gonna let her introduce herself. Who do we have here?
What an intro. Thank you, Voz. I'm Dawn Marie with Help Now AZ, and I'm the CEO. Our mission is to change the cycle of homelessness and poverty through our children.
I've been now working with Help Now, providing some services for you guys for about almost 6 months, right? Working in some insane, never seen before project. And I'm very proud to do so. I'm very eager to know what's coming up next. And I'm very motivated to show people what Help Now is all about. What can you tell us about Help Now?
Okay, so we have a lot of programs. We service a lot of children across the valley. We started in the Deer Valley School District serving the kiddos there, and now we've moved to over 22 school districts, which equals about 300 schools we serve, which means we are helping the at-risk, displaced, and homeless children in each of them schools, with services like food insecurity, emergency housing, emergency items that they need, life skill classes, soft skill classes throughout the year. And it's not just a one-time thing. Once a family is connected with us, we're with them, and we're with them with their journey to help them in every step of the way.
And right out of the gate, I want people to have a way, because just that statement that you made is making an impact right now through this video and through this audio. How can people find more information about Help Now? Where?
Go to our website, absolutely, at www.helpnowaz.org. And you'll be able to see all of our programs that we have, ways to volunteer, ways to get involved.
Absolutely. And combating helplessness and homelessness, right? And in that sense, that when we are going through hard times in our lives that we feel, right? And I do say helplessness in a way that that's how we feel a lot of times as parents, as people that we're fighting homelessness in a way that we don't even know we're in that situation. We're just struggling so much, right? Yeah. And there's levels to this. You have your working family that just going through hard times, life situations, and they're facing this risk. And then you have people that are truly already in homelessness that didn't know they could reach out to people that will be able to help them out. What you guys are doing is truly such an important mission. Why? Where does this fire comes from? Because I can I assure you that I've seen so many challenges that you overcome in the daily that it just make no mathematical sense. But the why, where does this fire come from?
Well, there's a story behind everybody, right? And we all have a purpose. And my purpose is to do what I do because I was homeless as a child.
Wow.
Homeless as a child from 5 to 15 off and on. I experienced it. I know what it's like.
And what was that like? What if you don't mind?
No, yeah.
What
problem.
was that like? What was that situation? As
Well-
you, from your perspective as a child.
As my perspective, I never knew where my meal was going to come from. I never knew what to expect after I got out of school, where we were going to sleep at night. Could have been in a park, a car, or worst of all, a stranger's house. There's a lot of bad people out there,
Yeah.
and I had to experience it. I was a cute young girl, and I got taken advantage of at a very young age. And we moved all the time, schools. I have a brother 3 years younger than me. And we moved schools 4 to 6 times a year. So I was behind, I was bullied, through it all. But you know, I was supposed to go through all that. And I tell people all the time, never feel sorry for me, because what happened to me as a child has now turned around where we're helping thousands and thousands of kiddos and their families.
Yeah.
I'm the expert.
Absolutely. Nobody can relate to and understand it more than yours, being the heart and the pumping heart of this organization movement, which has grown tremendously. But you know, when you were going through this, was it you, your mom, dad? Was it all together? Or were you guys separated?
Great question. So it was me, my brother, and my mom.
Oh,
And we're all over the place. There was a lot of abuse, a lot of wrong
yeah.
things that just happen. You know, I can give you a story,
Sure.
kind of give you that
Absolutely.
visual of what this looks like. I remember us going and my mom taking us to a bar. Back then, you could take kids to a bar, and I remember sitting underneath the stool or underneath the bar with my brother while my mom found us a place to stay that night. And you just think of that. Just think that person wasn't probably all that good that we went home with, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely.
So that kind of gives you the visual. But my mom loved us. It was just unfortunate that she tried to do everything for us to make sure we had things. It just didn't work out that way.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I completely understand, right? I completely understand. I've seen it through a lot of the community outreach and personal situations and stuff of what the risk can be. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure a lot of our listeners and a lot of our viewers can relate to that, right? And what is your message to anybody that is listening to us right now for the very first time getting to know about Help Now in Dunbury?
Okay, well, first, for somebody that is just at their wits' end, maybe
Yes.
a single mom that is trying to make it, I just tell them, don't give up.
Don't
Have
give up.
hope. Don't give up, because that's what we're about, is to give hope. That's what
Absolutely.
we want to do. And I would say to anybody that wants to get involved, There's so many opportunities. You can come in, volunteer, you can support us financially, because we can't do it without the community.
Right? Correct.
And we need everybody to be involved. We've seen, and I love this, is that we have seen families that needed help, that were struggling, that were homeless, went into sustainability through our programs, through thriving, and now they're giving back and volunteering. That's the cycle. That's a full cycle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we want.
Well, that is a complete reflection, right, of your own story, right? You went through that experience, you digested it, you overcame it. I don't like to use the word healed. I don't know that we ever really reached that point in a lot of things we go through in life, but we definitely overcome it.
Yes.
And then we use it, right, as fuel for our purpose. In this case, I can truly see that I've witnessed myself what the purpose of help now is, and the effect that you're having in children, that you're having in families, and that you're having in anybody that volunteers, that works here, that operates, and even us, right? That we just get to know Sergio, myself, Hector, and everybody in our Plexus family. And now taking this story out to the world to reach more people.
Yeah.
You know, it's very important for everyone to get involved, for everyone to know these stories, for everyone to at least acknowledge that this is a reality. This is happening. What are the stats? How many, for example, what's the amount of children that are usually going through homelessness or not eating?
Yeah. Well, I can tell you that it is hard to do stats because children or families are in different places. And we also have families that won't come in front and say that they're having these problems because they're afraid their children are being taken care of or going to get taken away.
Yeah, there's always a fear.
So there's always something like that. So the stats are a little hard, but I can tell you 1 in 5 children.
Wow.
Here
Here
in our community.
in our community, 1 in 5 children.
Yes.
Right? And little do we think about these things, right? We think because we live in a metropolitan area, everything's high paced, there's businesses everywhere, and people are more worried about the social media hype of success and all those things, and we're looking to the right without realizing there's an entire world to our left, that this is the true reality, that there's children in our schools right now that go to sleep without a meal. Yeah, there's children in our schools right now sitting next to your sons, to your daughters, that have no idea where they're gonna sleep tonight, or the conditions that they're living, or where they're staying that night are not the most appropriate and are very at-risk situations.
Yes. And you know, our job, all of our jobs, is to help that next generation and to really make a difference. And for us, bringing them together and bringing that hope. I go back to hope because it starts there.
Yes.
You know, it's chronic homelessness or poverty. It's a real thing. It's right here in Arizona. And its stats show that somebody that is going through like what I went through is a 15% that they will make it above financially or educationally above their guardian. That's horrible. 15%.
15%
chance. This is what we need. We have a lot of work to do.
Yes.
We have a lot of work to do.
Absolutely. I agree 100% with you. And how does help now come to be? because I know you guys been around for a few years now, right? And this is a beautiful, we're here at the warehouse, at the office, seeing the whole operation kind of like move around us, but it wasn't always like this, right?
No.
No.
We started 14 years ago, me and my husband, and we started out of our garage. And we just gathered people together to help out in our community. And that's where it started. And then it was, can we use this place, this warehouse, this, can we have a little corner in your office? You know, anything we could get to be able to store all of the different programs that we have. And you know what's amazing is that this is not a one-time thing. We literally, the families, we are seeing them on a monthly basis. We're doing something every single month and reconnecting with our families.
Absolutely. One of the biggest struggles that happens with a lot of organizations that mean well, including government organizations, right? It's that they give you a pill, right? It's a pill for the pain kind of thing, but they're not treating the condition, right? Because it is a condition, the struggle that they're going through. People, a lot of times, all they need is for somebody to show them the way, provide that connection, or just the possibility of a better tomorrow. And most people are willing to take it. Of course, we have people that sometimes they never exit that cycle. However, most people I feel that I've seen in your program, they're willing to take it. They're willing to put in the work. They're willing to better it. And I got so many good stories to share. We're gonna have to do this a whole Netflix series, because I got so much to share just of what I witnessed, right? But when you start 14 years ago, and your husband, which, by the way, congratulations on that husband of yours.
Thank you.
Wow,
He's
such
amazing.
a hard worker and a great person. I've had the pleasure to meet him, to work alongside with him in some of the projects that we're doing here. And I can imagine, how this operation be without him, because he's really involved in a lot of things. What was his reaction? Because it must be hard, right? As your significant other, taking on this crusade when you had a choice. Right? What were you doing before Help Now?
Real estate, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
I can
real estate.
see you doing real estate, but I cannot because I really like you, so.
Yeah, we were a team, real estate, and when we started this nonprofit, we decided into it, I think it was a couple years into it, we said, is this going to be a hobby, or is this going to be something that's going to be a legacy? And we prayed about it, and we said, we have faith, and I completely quit really doing real estate and went right into this. And he's just been by my side and just cheering on. He's never in the front line. He's always in the back end, but
he's a rock.
He's my rock, for sure.
You know what? I'm gonna untangle that a little bit.
Okay.
Because there's so much. I'm just on what we just mentioned. There's entire episodes and interviews that we can do about this, but I am gonna untangle it a little bit. You're doing real estate, right? And people in real estate that do full time and are dedicated usually do pretty well. So, understanding the story, you're doing good for yourself. You're doing good for yourself, and you are in your free time doing this crusade. Started a nonprofit and this and that, but then it comes to the point where the comfort of our traditional work, it's sacrificed for our calling, which is, a lot of us go through that, right? It can be businesses, our own business. It can be our own projects. It can be our own dreams, our own purpose. And we're leaving that 9-to-5, that security, that commercial work in order to pursue. What was your husband's reaction? How did this conversation go?
Oh boy. Okay, that's why he's so good. He just is amazing. He's amazing. So I would say the best way to say this without having to speak of it for a whole hour,
Of course.
is that when I first approached him, he knew that what I was saying. And when I went up to him and said, we are going to do something, we are going to change the world, and that was my exact words, by the way. And he just said, okay, what is this going to look like? And he just said, I believe in you, and let's do it. And so we went on, and we did everything we could, and then we had to have that hard conversation of, what are we going to do here? Because that means we're used to a lifestyle of the big house, all the cars, the vacations, 5 kids between us, and just giving all that up, because we had to give that up in order to do this.
Yeah.
And he was good. He was good with it. He was like, I believe in this cause. I believe in you.
Yeah.
And we're going to do this together. And that's basically, we just gave up everything. And we went into a rental. We have 1 car between us. I mean, we gave up everything.
Yeah.
But then we gained a lot too.
Absolutely.
Because I knew I needed to do this. I knew this is the direction we needed to go. I was very unhappy, even with all the cars and the house and all the things, right? That doesn't make you happy.
Yeah.
It kind of just helps a little bit, but
Yeah.
so giving all that up and just really helping people, helping kiddos.
Just so everybody knows, this is just part 1, because there's so much to unveil and follow up with here, and so many good examples that just the story itself, as it propagates through the internet, is gonna touch people's hearts, minds, and lives, and we're truly making a change through this communication.
I love
right? So, and we're truly reaching people because it's not just a nonprofit. Oh wow, we just hear that word and it just, and good causes and volunteering. But now when you get to see the why, the story, the human side, the family side, right? I mean, if I can imagine, the moment you explain it so well that I can visualize the conversation. And when you said, we are gonna do this, I would have said, okay. I would have gave you the same answer. Okay. I have no idea where we're going, but you have such a conviction when it comes to speaking on this purpose that none of us that are volunteering, working, or servicing help now even doubt about it. I got personally that reaction when the first time I came and we started working together, taking in such a crazy project. We'll tell you about it later. Evolving, ever changing, and it was something completely out of like our little comfort zone, right? It just like, okay, you guys can do this. Yes. Well, I need this, and here we are. It's somehow, some way working as a team, and all your volunteers follow the same energy, right?
Yeah.
So, number 1 lesson in there is you guys are doing it as a family.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And if I may point out, because I really do want to point this out, Dawn Marie, you literally went through hell in such an experience, you were able to get out, survive it, overcome it, and you could have just left it behind you.
Yeah.
That's it. You could have just moved on, nice cars, real estate, all the opportunities and glamour and popping bottles and all that stuff. Oh, wait, no, that was 2022. I don't think that applies to anybody right now. No, I'm just kidding. But you left all that and you decide to pick up the broken pieces of your experience, melt them in fire, right? As the Bible says.
Yes.
Through the fire.
Yes, yes.
You melt them in fire. You mold a new armor. And you put it on by choice every day. And you dive back.
It's the hardest thing I've ever done, but the best thing that I've ever done.
You dive back in
Yep.
to pull people out.
Yep. Yep.
And that is the why of Help Now. That is actually what's going. If you wanted to know what's happening inside this nonprofit, if you are a contributor, if you are a volunteer, if you are anybody that is participating or helping, assisting, or getting benefits from Help Now, this is the gear. This is the why. What's happening? It's people that survived this now. Other people, right? Families that went through this, they melted that. You taught them how to melt that experience, convert it in an armor, and they're diving back in with you and helping other families.
Yes. Yes.
What was the biggest challenge as you guys were putting this together, coming from a nonprofit? What are some of the biggest challenges you guys faced?
That we face on a daily basis, or like?
The beginning coming up?
The biggest challenge we have faced when we were coming up, honestly, I didn't look at it as challenges. I have to say, I just thought, I just stepped in it every day. Every morning, we would get up, I'd step into it. People would just come. It just happened. And I guess I never looked at challenges. I know that sounds probably odd.
No, not at all.
When I needed things, when I needed funds for like our Help Snack program, the next day, it'd show up. God has taken care of everything. Everything. And I think as we've been going though, I will say it's been more challenging because I think it's just more pressure on myself.
Got it. Now that you mentioned all the programs, you've always had the opportunity to continue to fund them, to make them work. What programs are we talking about? Can we please show the world the main programs that we have here at Help Now?
Yeah, absolutely. So what is started, the first program we started was called Help Snacks. That is a bag of food that gets food in the inside and a message on the outside, positive message on the outside, and delivered to the schools for at-risk, displaced, and homeless children. So this goes to the schools, so they leave the school grounds with children that are not getting supper or very limited to food are able to have these bags as they leave the school grounds. We're doing anywhere from 16 to 18,000 bags a month that go out to these children through the schools, through the 22 school districts. So again, let me just repeat that. That is 16 to 18,000 bags that go out to at-risk, displaced, and homeless children.
A month.
A month. A month. A month.
A month.
We are now, I believe, we hit 2.5 million snacks bags that have went out as the total. I mean, that is tummies fed, that is positive affirmations to a child, and words are important.
Absolutely.
So we say the food on the inside fills their tummy, but the words on the outside fill their soul. That's program one. The second one is helping hungry families. That's box of food that goes out to our families, and we can deliver these boxes of food to families. So when we hear from the homeless liaisons in the schools,
Yes.
we're able to go help and get volunteers to deliver these foods. So that's two. The third program is our back to school. We're just about ready to go into on July 18th, and that's where we do services for kiddos for back to school. We'll do new backpacks, supplies, socks, haircuts, vision, eye vision, because we want the kiddos to go to school with glasses if they need it. Then we make it a big theme. And tennis shoes. We do tennis shoes as well. It's a big theme. And this year I think the team picked a circus. So we'll service about 1,700 kiddos that will come through and get all of the supplies they need. And it's a check-in for us. Again, all these are check-ins.
Absolutely.
So we can see how our families are doing.
Absolutely.
So that's another program. Then we have our Adopt a Family program.
Adopt a family.
It's around Christmas time, where somebody can adopt a family, one of our families, and go shopping for them. They bring the items here, we wrap them, and then we get Santa Clauses to go deliver them across the valley. Last year, we wrapped over 7,000 gifts, and we had 23 Santa Clauses. Do you want to be a Santa Claus this year?
Can we be Santa Claus? Can we?
You have enough white on your beard.
We got it.
It's so
Let's
much
be Santa
fun.
Clauses.
It's so much fun. So 23 Santa Clauses with elves go out and deliver.
Can we be luchadores Santa Clauses?
Why not?
Because I got a couple luchadores that can come in their mask and their gear with a Santa Claus outfit,
Okay,
and maybe a Grinch as well.
Oh, I like it. Okay. We'll have to
Absolutely.
talk about that. So, yes. And that is an amazing, everybody loves to get involved with that. And you think of 7,000 gifts wrapping, we need a lot of volunteers in our warehouse helping. So, a lot of opportunities there. Then we have our life skill classes, what we're doing monthly. So we have families that come in and we go over life skills, things that they're going to need, whether it's financing, budgeting, resumes, vision boards, health. There's just monthly we're doing these classes and we're filling up. Like we have to close registration because we're over full.
Got it.
It's amazing. They want help.
Yes, and all this information is available in the website www.helpnowaz.org or in social media as well, right? Help Now AZ?
Yes, Help
Just
Now AZ.
Google it. Easy.
Yeah, Google it and you'll find us.
Go to the search bar and just type Help Now AZ.
Yep.
Absolutely. Tell me about the volunteers.
Okay.
When somebody is interested in volunteering, before they're gonna fall in love with Help Now, and they're probably gonna end up bringing their own family here.
Yes.
To volunteer. What's the process for somebody?
They just go to our website and they sign up. And they say, or they call our number and Sometimes we have volunteers that want to do a little bit more. They want to join a committee or things like that, so they'll be able to. I would suggest that they sign up for our newsletter.
Okay.
Go to social media, you mentioned that. Go to social
Right.
media, see what we're doing. Also come to our open houses. We're having open houses once a month on first Tuesday of the month from 5 to 7 every month. What a great opportunity. Do a tour, see what we're about, what we're doing, and have some snacks and meet the team.
First Tuesday of the month, open
Yes.
house.
Yes.
I would definitely want to see everybody that is listening, watching these clips, this video, this podcast, everywhere we are, in YouTube, social media, Apple Podcast, Spotify. Let's mark that day. I'm going to be here because as the ambassador of the East Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, I'm going to be providing the snacks. I was going to make it healthy snacks. However, it is Tuesday. Kind of feels like a Sunday sometimes. So I think we can make it like a cheat day.
Yeah,
Is that
I like it.
because I was gonna bring just carrots and celery for everybody. However, how about we bring some gourmet pastries?
I love it.
And at the same time, we support one of our local businesses.
I love it even more.
So attention, especially everybody on the East Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. If you want to reach out to me, my friends, my family, my luchadores, the Lucha Libre Voz fans, and everything that I do on the Voz universe, if you want to join me, come and here at the address of
2320 West Peoria, Building B 148, Phoenix, Arizona 85029.
But don't you dare show up before registering on the website. Because let me tell you, once you register on the website, there's a magical domino effect that happens. You're gonna register, your information is gonna come to Help Now, and through the system is gonna go into her intake personnel that is now gonna be able to reach out to you, inform you, and guide you hassle-free, right? You're not gonna get lost. You're not gonna have any misinstructions because, as you can see right behind us, we actually have volunteers right now.
Yeah.
What's going on right now?
They are writing positive messages on bags because we need, 16,000 of them a month. So all of them are handwritten. And so they're back there now organizing and writing on them. And I have this constantly going on. Opportunities.
Guys, I'm seeing this happening right now in front of my eyes. You need to come and witness this. So this is a calling to all my business owners, everybody, to all the lucha fans, to all the luchadores, to everybody that sees the craziness that we do and we're involved now in a great crusade, which is helpnowaz.org. Sign up, volunteer, and I'm proud to be a part of this crusade, of this movement. I would like to share one of the stories that I love the most about Help Now,
Okay.
right? And it's, you guys gave away a car for free?
Oh, we do it twice a year.
Twice a year.
Twice a year.
2 cars.
Yeah, yeah. They get donated to us. Great cars from either a mechanic shop or one of our dearest donors is BMW, and they donate a car around the holidays. And yeah, we get to be able to bless a family with a car that is in need, that can take care of it, that it's not a handout, it's a hand up.
That is not a handout, it's a hand up, right? It's not one of those that people have a food drive and they take everything from behind the shelf that is expired and they take it out and thinking they're doing something nice. It's not that kind of car. It's a real, functional, certified from a dealership
Yes.
car
Yes.
that is gonna be reliable transportation for that people for that person to be able to come up.
Yes. Yes.
How was it real quick? How was it getting involved with his sponsors, right? And how were you able to get them across in the message of what you guys are doing for them to be able to support you in such a way?
They just came down and visited us. They came down, did a tour, and said, "What can we do to be in? What do you need?" That was it. And that's anybody, any company. We need companies. We need foundations. We need people to come and see what we're doing, get involved, support us. Sustainability is so important. And we cannot do it without other businesses jumping in and helping. We cannot do it without them. So we need their support.
Absolutely. And one way that you can support is by attending our gala.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's our gala is 10/10 this year.
10/10, right?
10/10.
When is this gala happening? Do we already have plans? What's going on?
Oh, it's
how do
gonna
we
be
how do we
so
get
nice.
involved? How do we involve everybody?
Okay.
And how do we maximize what's actually can be done with that gala?
Oh. So this gala this year, we always have a theme, and it's so much fun. You don't have to dress up in the theme, but I would say a lot of people like to dress up. And it's Kentucky Derby this year theme. So big hats. You're going to see the guys in these colorful sport jackets, and it's just going to be fun, right? All while raising funds to help the children and the families that we support year-round. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year, and 10/10, it's at the Canby, and you can go to our website and check it all out. Check all the opportunities, and you're going to hear stories. You're going to meet good people, because everybody in that room is just, it's a good connection networking too. So
Absolutely.
I suggest companies become sponsors. There's sponsors opportunities. If you're just a couple or single that wants to come, get a ticket and come and see what we're about.
And in our last 2 minutes of this segment, we're gonna let companies know that if they wanna do an activity, a team building activity
Yes.
for their company, they have a amazing program for that.
Yes.
How does that program work?
Okay. It's a team building event where a company says, I would like you to come out and do this, we'd like to build the kits of the help snacks. And they can raise the funds. And again, it helps us become sustainable. They're raising the funds, or if it's a corporate sometimes just write us a check, and then we bring the party to them. We bring our truck, all the food, everything, our team, and we do a team building wherever they want it. They can have it at our warehouse, but I would say 99% they like when we go out to their location and be able to do it with their employees, their vendors, their customers. They love it, let me tell you. And the company looks really good.
Yes.
It's a win-win-win all the way around. Companies are excited because they look good. They're helping us out by putting everything together, right? Writing on bags, putting all the food in there. And then the kiddos,
Yeah,
they're winning.
absolutely.
So it's a win-win-win for everybody, and it is so much fun to do. And we have companies that do it year after year. Once a company does it, they want to do it again. And so it's become a yearly thing for certain companies to do
I
it.
love it. I love it, and what an opportunity, what a great opportunity for all the companies to truly build a culture, to truly show their values, to truly show what is it that keeps them in business, right? And especially to make it proof to all their customers, right, and their PR that they are actually involved in the community and making a positive impact. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure for me to introduce only on episode 1 because we got a lot to talk about. I would love to be back. I would love to be part of more events. I would love to document through our journey here at the I Am Voz Podcast with Sergio, our producer. Thank you very much, Sergio. Excellent camera work. What do you think so far?
Oh, it is amazing.
We only say that because he's here. But thank you, Sergio. Thank you, everyone that is supporting us. Thank you to the East Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for believing in us and allowing us to be part of such a movement. And thank you, Dawn Marie, for your time, because we know it's truly, truly valuable. Is there anything that you would like to say? Repeat the contact information and the social medias so people can make sure that they contact us.
Yeah, just go to our website at www.helpnowaz.org. Go to our social media, like us, follow us, Help Now AZ. Pretty easy. We just love for you to just get involved.
I am DJ Voz, and I approve this message.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the I Am Voz Podcast. Go to our website, IamVoz.com, and subscribe. Real people, real stories, unfiltered, real talks. It's not what we do, it's who we are.